Greetings, fellow noobs, and welcome to another NuubCast. But no, it's not a NuubCast. I'm on this pro kick. I downloaded all these pro replays just like a week and a half ago, and I just want to get them out of my folders. I know I have a lot of your replays still to do, but I am going to take the few minutes. This is actually a short series. It's 3 games, but it is 3 short games. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have said that. But here we have Roxkiss BratOK, or BratOK as he is often known, spawning here as the yellow Terran, and then cross map here on Jungle Basin we have WhiteRa, otherwise known as WhiteRa, spawning here as the red Protoss. Now, I had heard that WhiteRa changed his name to WhiteRa because he had to, for reasons of Blizzard's or Battle.net's, Battle.net's censoring software wouldn't allow him to use the word white in his name. And I found that strange when I heard that. Figured it was wrong, but apparently he switched his name simply to better represent his sponsor. WhiteRa is from Ukraine, I believe. He's a Russian player who plays on the Russian server. And, well, I guess if you told him he was Russian, he would say, no, I'm Ukrainian. So we'll do him that respect and say the same as BratOK. Now, I always thought his name was BratOK. I've heard other casters call him BratOK. I like BratOK, so that's what I'm going to call him. But unlike other casters, if you correct me and tell me that it is in fact BratOK, then I will call him BratOK. I will not continue to mispronounce his name, like some casters refuse to pronounce certain players' names correctly, like Idra. And it's so common to hear, and it's not just one, because I know there's one who constantly does it, but it's not just that one who says Idra all the time. But there are others as well. Definitely no hating on any other casters. This is a, ooh, hey, look at that proxy factory. There's plenty of love to go around. There's 3 million people playing StarCraft in the world, at least, probably closer to 5 now, since the launch. But so there's plenty of audience out there for all the casters. Just because Husky and HD have 300,000 subscribers, and they're probably both at the same 300,000 subscribers, doesn't mean that there's not more growth and room for more casters out there. So there's no need for anybody to be competitive or any kind of rivalry. It looks like there's all kinds of attempts at hiding tech going on. We've got this found now. Pardon me. This factory has been found by WhiteRa's stalker. Good scouting on his part. And we are seeing a bunker go down here at the front door. The starport to finish off the 111 build by BratOK. And I don't think this stalker is going to do all that much damage to that factory. We only have a single gate, but we do have double gas, and the production tab is finally up. Oh, 5.5 minutes into the game. Oh boy. You'd think it makes my job easier. It does. It really does. It makes my job easier to have that production tab up, because then I can look at it, and if I see something like, hey, oh, there's a Nexus going down, now I can look for it on the map. Or hey, he's getting a tech lab on one of his starport, so I know he's going to be getting Banshees probably. It would just help me. Like, why is it so hard for me to remember? Get out of there, WhiteRa! Alright. Anyway, stop crying. Even though it's for your sake that I'm crying. We are going to see a 3-gate robo for WhiteRa, getting that early Nexus as well. I guess 6.5 minutes is pretty early. Hopefully you notice, and I hopefully got the settings right. You know, my last cast, I tried to fix the hiss that was there, um, but actually all I did was lower the volume, so it was hard to hear me, and you had just a quieter hiss instead of actually um, fixing the problem. But since then, I have updated all my drivers and did a bunch of different things in Windows, removed um, some things I wasn't using in my sound system, and one mic in particular that wasn't plugged in that was getting recognized by Fraps as my default, and it wasn't my default as the expansion goes down for BratOK. Anyway, needless to say, I hope it's needless to say because man, I just tested it and it sounded really good, so hopefully it still sounds good to you, whether that's via Windows noise suppression or some other means of uh, remedy. Hopefully it's fixed and there's no more hiss. You know, I did 65 videos and never noticed a hiss. And then all of a sudden, the last like 6 or 8 videos, there was hissing in it. It's like, what the earth and stir from the curb? I ain't down with that. So, you know, I'm not a perfectionist by any stretch of the imagination. Ask anybody who knows me. Hey, look at that, we got a robot spade down. Seeing some Colossus from WhiteRa. Banshee coming down here, looking to do some harass. There is a stalker right here. Is cloak finished? And it is finished. There is no observer down here. We are going to pull these probes right out of there. We do have a Colossus coming out. Not going to cancel. Where is our observer? Just here, finally coming in. Looks like he's cleaned up all the surrounding units. Must have killed those sentries and the stalkers, but now the stalker is here, so I'm going to drive away now that it's able to be seen. But there is another Banshee out on the field looking for someone to harass. Let's check out our units tab. We have, ooh, look at that. Let's check out resources, food. Looks like WhiteRa has a huge lead on food. I'm not sure why that is. Must just be the larger units he's getting. Colossus coming out with 6 food right there. That definitely closes the gap a little bit. But let's also look at income. We've got 50 harvesters. That's where your food differential is coming right there. 50 harvesters to 34. So that's your food differential. Got stim and concussive shell going down. A couple of medvacs coming out for BratOK. Tanks on the field. Already having siege researched, getting the mules out to help out the saturation on his expansion. And now WhiteRa just looking to mass up. Doesn't seem like he has that many units out here. As we look at the units tab, yeah, just 1 Colossus with the second on the way. 7 Stalkers, 4 Zealots versus 2 Marauders, 2 Banshees, 3 Tanks, 1 Marine. You know, I'll tell you, for 12 minutes into the game, there really isn't a whole lot. There is not a whole lot of food right now. As we can see, the Stalkers take down these supposedly invisible Banshees, and it's going to be one-on-one. Who's going to win? It's going to be the Banshee. But the Observer will continue to follow that Banshee, and these Stalkers, looking to finish the job, are not going to be able to catch up to the speedy flyer. Now we have these tanks. BratOK looking to salvage that bunker, and now going to move out and going to be seen, I imagine, by this observer, unless, yep. Oh, okay, he's just going to sit there. Let's see if he's going to see this army moving out. No, it doesn't look like he's going to vision. Well, I don't think it's actually coming anywhere yet. But WhiteRa getting his 3rd here in the center. Easiest place to take it for the Protoss. Too many entrances, I think, over here at these sides. Very difficult place. And now we do see BratOK moving out, wasting and missing a scan there. let's get this back on the everybody cam. And moving up his units, WhiteRa up to the center, going to look to BratOK sieging up these tanks, gonna cause WhiteRa to pull off. A little bit out of position, I think WhiteRa will siege tanks, but he does take them out quickly. And they do have that level 1 upgrade, which is so much more powerful. And the Zealots chasing down the bio units. These Vikings look like they've already taken out most of this Colossus. Is he going to get that final shot off? No, the Viking has been killed. With just one shot from anything, it's going to take out this Colossus, and down it goes. But it looks like WhiteRa is alive and well in base, trying to go after these tech labs and reactors to slow the production. SCVs coming off the field with the help of these medbags staying alive, able to kill a few of these Zealots. And now more units backing up those SCVs. Another Colossus on the field. These Stalkers and Zealots are going to be able to clean up, it looks like. And there is the GG, and BratOK leaves. That is game 1 of 3 between BratOK and WhiteRa. Hope you enjoyed this first game. Hang in there. Game 2's coming right up. Keep climbing that ladder, kids.